This is our vacation to Port Austin, Michigan in June of 2022. Port Austin, Michigan to me is a slice of heaven. My parents were born there and raised there, and we spent all our summers there growing up. And now I'm taking my friends for a week there to enjoy the beauty of Michigan, my family, and the surrounding area, and Porch Fest. Port Austin's a tiny village, but they have a lot going on. This is the VRBO that we stayed in. It was an artsy house. It was awesome. We had plenty of room, and we spent a lot of time on the back porch. It was conveniently located just a couple blocks from downtown and 1 block from my aunt and uncle. The kitchen was awesome, and we love those industrial islands. As you can see in the refrigerator, we had all our necessities. And this is the porch where we spent a lot of our time. The weather was beautiful. Our VRBO host left us a bottle of wine with his name on it. And of course, we're not going to turn down wine. When we got into Port Austin, we went to Pac's backyard and had Long Island iced tea. And I think there was a couple beers in there too. One day we went to Point of Barks, which is where Turnip Rock is. It's a privately owned area. You can get into the lighthouse, but you can't get into the community there unless you know somebody. And fortunately, I have some connections. So we could get back to where Turnip Rock was once. We made some birdhouses on this trip. Cindy and I planned a art project, and we collected stones from the lake, from my grandfather's farm, which my cousin now owns with his wife, and from my Uncle Rich. And we made our birdhouses. They were fun to do. And we also had some cosmos. My uncle is a sculptor and has quite a bit of things in the town art gallery called the Cove. My cousin Brian was featured at the music Porch Fest. So Brian played, and most of those people you see up there are family. His daughter, his wife, 2 of my cousins. Porch Fest is very popular. There's porches all over the community that people are playing the music and taking little buses to get there. Can take their open containers with them. It's a very nice, relaxed, fun event.
Searching for my heart shaking song. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame. I know, I think, maybe, I suppose it could be my fault. up. Stepped on a pop top. Cut my heel, had a cruise on back home. What happens next? There's blue in a band. What's it gonna do? And soon you will rain. That's right. That goes a kick I hang on, hang on, hang on. Wasting away again. Searching for my lost shaker song. Some people claim there's a yeah, it's my own damn fault. Oh, you said some people claim that there's a woman thing. No, yeah, I know it's my own. Thank you. Are we done? We're gonna call it, folks. Thank you so much. What a wonderful crowd.
Thanks for singing. You guys are
Give yourself a hand. That was great. Thank you.
The Swanet's Farm is a historical farm in Michigan, and it holds a special place in my heart. My dad and all his siblings were born there. So was my grandfather. This is my grandparents, George and May Schwanitz. They lived there with their 6 children. They had a hard life, but a good life, and raised wonderful children. We had great grandparents, and we had great aunts and uncles, great cousins. We had a wonderful time at the farm. Our cousin Chris loves cake, so Cindy said she'd bake her a cake, and indeed she did. She made a wonderful, fabulous cake, and we had that for dessert. And little Odie, he couldn't wait until we cut that cake. He kept asking me, when are they going to eat the cake? Chris and Colleen are 2 of my cousins that I got late in life. Thanks to Ancestry.com and my Uncle Pat, we now have 2 more cousins that we know and love. We're glad to have them as part of our family. And Colleen's last name is the same as the golf pro at the Bird Creek Golf Club, so we took her picture next to the sign. This home is where my mother was born and raised, and now my Uncle Rich and Aunt Alice that you see there live in that home. We had a great time in Port Austin. It's a great place to vacation. We were headed home back to beautiful Ohio. If you like our videos, please hit the subscribe button and follow us on YouTube. We hope to see you on the Backroads sometime. This is Cindy and Jan signing off. Good night.